Northwestern State has looked to a new quarterback for the 2023 season. While Tyler Vander Waal is new to Natchitoches, he's not new to college football. And his story is so much deeper than the sport he plays.
If I were to tell you that this is the most important season of my life, I think that would be an understatement.
Tyler Vander Waal's college football career started with lots of promise. He was the heir apparent to Josh Allen at Wyoming, and in his mind, he was 3 years away from starting his NFL career.
I was naive. I was 18. I'm 3 years into the league. I'm the next Josh Allen.
He was named the starting quarterback after Allen left for the Buffalo Bills. But things didn't go well during his redshirt freshman season, and the Wyoming fans outwardly showed their displeasure after an early season interception.
As a 19-year-old, your own fans that come out and support you every Saturday are now not necessarily turn their back on you, but they're booing you. It was tough.
The booing cast doubt into his mind.
My parents were at that game, and I just went up to my parents and I just cried.
Vander Waal's mental health began to spiral, so he turned to alcohol.
At the end of the day, I wasn't happy. I was chasing those dopamine levels. I was chasing that happiness to fill that void that I was missing.
After losing his starting job and spending a season as the third-string quarterback, Tyler knew he needed some new scenery. He entered the transfer portal and transferred to Idaho State. But this time, a new barricade was placed in his path to success: the COVID-19 pandemic. His first season with the Bengals was over before it even started.
I just felt lost and again started doing stuff that I shouldn't be doing just because I didn't have anything to do, right? You're not playing football. COVID is, can't do anything. The world is shut down.
As if the Vander Waal family hadn't been through enough, tragedy struck again.
I'm sitting at home one day and I get this phone call, and it's from my mom, and it's my dad on the other side of the phone. So I instantly think that something happened to my mom, and he just tells me, like, we came home and we found your brother. He's not going to make it.
Tyler was all alone, 700 miles away from his family, and now mourning the loss of his brother Ryan.
Well, here I am back in this depression. I'm 21 years old. I have to bury my brother now. My life kind of came to a halt right then and there.
Football had always been Tyler's way to escape. But now, with the world shut down, that door was temporarily closed.
And that's where I go to shut my problems off from the world, and I can't do that anymore. So kind of forced to cope with all this.
With no football to turn to, those feelings and emotions from Wyoming were beginning to resurface.
My mental health was terrible, and it's, as a man, you're in the spotlight. You can't really show that emotion. You can't show that weakness. It was tough for me because I had all this emotion, but I didn't want to show it. I always had to force myself to put a smile on my face, and it was tough. It took such an emotional toll on me.
That emotional toll eventually broke Tyler, and finally, after years of tragedy and adversity, he reached out for help.
I started going to therapy. I started talking to a counselor. Just start getting stuff off my chest, just vocalizing my thoughts, vocalizing how I feel, and I feel like that helped a lot. It was a way to. It was an outlet. It was an outlet for me to go my safe space where I could, hey, this is what's going on. This is how I feel.
The therapy worked, and things on the field began to turn around. Vander Waal and Idaho State played a spring football season in 2021. Tyler was named the Big Sky Conference Newcomer of the Year, but the upswing was short-lived. Just as Tyler was taking positive steps on and off the field, another devastating blow.
I played in 3 games the prior season before my shoulder surgery. Played in 2 games and then broke my collarbone. So I played 5 games in a total of 2 seasons. 2 season-ending injuries, and it was tough.
Once again, Tyler turned to greener pastures and a fresh start. Enter Brad Laird in the Northwestern State Demons.
He brings a lot of experience, and you saw that right away. I think that's the thing. He came in, had that presence. Some people, they call it the it factor, and our guys gravitated to that early on.
After 7 years as a college athlete, in overcoming countless adversities, Vander Waal has amassed quite a bit of wisdom. The advice he gives to other alpha male athletes who are struggling with their mental health: know that you're not alone.
I wish someone would have told me that sooner. I wish I could tell 19, 20-year-old Tyler that go talk to somebody. It's okay to do that. It's okay to reach out to your support system. Like, people care about you.
Vander Waal has overcome so much in his 7-year career, and now he's got one more hurdle to get over. He missed Saturday's game against Eastern Illinois with an elbow injury. I spoke to Tyler this week, and he hopes to return to the field this Saturday when the Demons travel to Lamar.